more backbench Conservative MPs are reportedly planning to submit letters of no confidence in Boris Johnson once Sue Gray's Partygate report is published.
Yes, this comes as leaked emails seem to suggest that the Prime Minister did intervene to rescue animals from Afghanistan, a claim he had previously denied. Well, for more on this, let's cross to Downing Street to our political editor, Darren McCaffrey. Good morning, Darren. Tell us more about these fresh allegations of lying from the Prime Minister.
Well, in some ways, actually, these date back to last summer, to the fall of Kabul. You may have remembered the sheer chaos at Kabul airport when British and American troops were pulling out of Afghanistan, or the very few that remained there. And at the time, Pen Farthing was campaigning, essentially, that he could evacuate some dogs and cats, stray dogs and cats in Afghanistan, that he wanted to kind of get out of Kabul. And at that stage, there was an attempt on the media to try and convince Britain that it should happen. In the end, it did. But the question is, how was it allowed? Who authorised it? And there have been questions about whether the Prime Minister had a role in that, Mercy, to lobby essentially on behalf of him to try and get a plane that he, of course, himself had managed to get hold of to get those animals out. There were suggestions, and have been since, that that may well have been at the expense of human beings. However, there's no evidence for that. But what did appear yesterday was a letter which seems to contradict the Prime Minister's denial that he did intervene. He called it at the time utter nonsense. Well, a letter that got leaked to the Foreign Affairs Committee seems to say that officials inside the Foreign Office had thought that the Prime Minister had acted and had authorised this flight to take place. Now, it must be said, Downing Street denied that, the Defence Secretary denies it, Pen Farthing denies it, but officials clearly in the Foreign Office thought it was the case. And you're right, there are further questions about whether the Prime Minister may have misled everyone and what role he precisely played in all of this.